If you're a Christian and you're watching,
What's up?
I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
Yes.
Where do you think Christmas came from?
Well, that's easy. According to scholars like Philip Nothaft, Thomas Taylor, Thomas Schmidt, early Christians wanted to celebrate the Incarnation. So they tried to calculate the day they thought Jesus was born, and that happened to be December 25th, according to their own research.
You think it's in the Bible?
The celebration of it? Well, no. But the event that inspired the celebration of it, the Incarnation, is in the Bible, and there's nothing sinful about celebrating such an important event.
Do you think the 25th of December is in the Bible?
No.
You think Santa Claus and reindeer and eggnog and these Christmas trees?
Are you trying to imply we can't have any custom that doesn't come from the Bible? Well, I mean, obviously you've never read it because that rule you just made up is not in the Bible.
If you read your Bible, there's actually verses that condemn putting gold on trees.
Well, that's just nonsense, and what you're referring to is Jeremiah 10. But every scholar who's written on this topic will tell you it's actually about the crafting of an idol, not decorating a pine tree, which is why it says they cannot move or speak and have to be carried around, which is the nature of idols. There is no scholar that says this is about Christmas trees, let alone decorating trees.
Saturnalia was a pagan idol-worshipping festival that was brought into Christianity.
Again, this is utter nonsense and poor research. There's nothing about Saturnalia that mentions a custom of decorating pine trees, let alone that that's what Jeremiah 10 was about. And Saturnalia was on December 17th, and there's no evidence any custom associated with it was imported into the celebration of Christmas. Tanya Gulovich notes there's no evidence. Any major Christmas custom goes back to paganism.
I challenge our Christian viewers to research this on your own. Google it.
Anytime someone tells you to Google it instead of giving you a scholarly source, you know they really haven't researched it.
And see that your churches have been promoting Christmas, a pagan festival.
There is no evidence Christmas is a pagan festival, and here are some scholarly sources which show this.
When this has nothing to do with Jesus.
There is nothing wrong with having some annual European folk traditions that have become associated with the celebration of the Incarnation, as long as we don't put those above Christ.
And then think to yourself, what other pagan traditions have been brought into the religion?
Even if you're right and you're not, that would be a slippery slope fallacy.
We can go on. I mean, look at Easter and the bunny and the eggs and where these things came from.
Oh, for crying out loud. How much have you looked into this? Easter rabbits or hares are a European folk tradition that does not go past the 1500s. Easter eggs came from Lent. People in Europe would not eat any animal products during Lent and save the eggs for the Easter celebration.